Alright, hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I want to make 2 more videos tonight because then I'll be at 1,000 videos. And today we got 200 followers. Thank you so much. So I feel like I'm gonna just make one quick before my meeting and then I will do a reading after my meeting. So this is a collective coffee. We just have a couple things to talk about. Today South Korea was put under martial law. And I know you're probably not in South Korea watching this, but I want you to know that it's an important thing to pay attention to because martial law is something that can be enacted by any person, president, dictator, whatever. And what that is a military... It's the enactment of a military for government instead of traditional or regular government proceedings, right? All power is given to the military. Curfews are enacted, mobility is limited, people are murdered, of course. So it's important to watch and pay attention to. I did see that like communications have been cut already. Military is going at people. And the citizens of South Korea were like, no, fuck no, and took to the streets. So I would say, especially if you are outside of South Korea, anywhere, but specifically in the United States, I think that United States people especially have this invincibility complex, myself included, because the United States is the belly of the beast, right? The United States doesn't really... as a whole, all the time, right? Martial law, we've seen martial law in our lifetime enacted a lot in certain municipalities, right? Not necessarily all of us at once. So I would say with the next administration coming in that this is an important thing to pay attention to. We use other people's experiences that they are experiencing as learning moments, right? As lenses to look through, as things to prepare for, right? In case it ever happens here, which it more than likely will, especially the next 4 years, right? And after. So the president in South Korea said that it was because of influences from communist North Korea. So, I don't know. We'll see. United States has their hand in this somewhere, I'm sure. Anyway, pray for folks over there experiencing that and pay attention. Also, just want to touch on quick how there was a ceasefire agreement for Lebanon last week right before Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And Israel and the United States have already broken that agreement over 100 times. That means like over 100 bombs, right? So yeah, keep paying attention because they told you that there was going to be a ceasefire so that you would be distracted enough to consume, right? We already know. Keep your eyes on Gaza. They went after another school or hospital today, I think both. Regardless, whatever, those are areas of refuge for people. It has been 415 days of genocide. Bisan made a video today about how the tents that they're all living in, that everyone has been put in or had to be relocated to, are flooding. But yeah, people are focused on fake ass consumer shit. So yeah, just pay attention to what's going on, I would say, please. But really wanted to just get on here and talk about the martial law. There's also an uprising happening in the country of Georgia. And that has more to do, I think, with the relationship to Russia. I think people are... Like, I think the government is in cahoots with Russia and the residents or citizens are saying no. So, yeah, no matter where you look, there are clashes between the people and the police, right? Or military. And I think that One thing people forget is how militarized our world has become, right? You can follow any of the money from, Pentagon. The United States spending has increased in military budget forever. Let me see if I can find a pie chart. Hold on. Pie chart of US, but the first thing Googled. All right, here we go. I'm into Hoosier. I don't know this guy's name. Hoosier. That's a lie. I don't believe that. That one's wrong. Don't believe everything you see. Use your critical thinking skills. Guess what the big blue one is? Military! 57%. Where are my notes on the military bases? I did that as a daily decolonizing, but I don't think you can watch that one because nobody wants to watch anything that has to do with militarization. So let's just slip it in here. Oh, right on top. South Korea has 73 U.S. military bases. So that means people from the United States may be on the ground enacting martial law on residents. Okay, that's a reality. Maybe I'm not conspiracy theorying here. I'm letting you know there's 73 bases in South Korea. Okay, there are 4,790 military sites around the world. 4,790, and there are 195 countries in the world. Okay, that doesn't add up. All right, here's the United States spending budget. If you don't believe me, can you see that? It says military. I don't know if you can see that. 57% military, 6% education, 6% government, 6%. And so these are like tax money, right? This doesn't include private sector, okay? Right? This doesn't include, no, it doesn't. I'm assuming, no, it doesn't. This doesn't include like PACs or APAC or any addition. This is all tax. This is where our taxes go, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to put this out here, let you know that it's really important to pay attention to everyone else's experiences, because it helps you get prepared for the if not when, right? It's not if, it's when. So yeah. And if you're in a different country, you're not in the United States, go ahead and look up your pie charts. The militarization versus the people has grown exponentially. It seems like not the right term. Anyway, okay. I have to get ready for my meeting, so I'm going to upload this, and I will do a reading after my meeting. I don't care how late it is. We're going to get to 1,000 videos I've posted today. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Especially the past few weeks. I'm really excited about our momentum over here, and I'm really excited to keep putting things out. I also was able to get all of the amendments on one document. And personally, I would like to see the 8th Amendment and the 13th Amendment fistfight, because those are the ones about slavery. And also the amendments are very, very wordy and they have sections to them. After the Bill of Rights, which is the first 10, then there's 17 more. Was it the 8th Amendment? Yeah, the 8th Amendment. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishment inflicted. Right? And the 13th Amendment has 2 sections. 13th Amendment is the abolition of slavery. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have duty convicted shall exist within the United States or any place subject to the jurisdiction. Section 2. And this section 2 keeps coming up with, again, outside of the Bill of Rights. So that means after 13th Amendment was around the time of the Civil War, right? Abraham Lincoln did that. So that was like, it was still in the 1800s. Anyway, Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. So that's when the really loose language that we see in all municipalities and within the voting ballots as well, when it's talking about propositions, the language is very loose to confuse and also leave a lot of leeway for appropriate. Who deems appropriate, right? How can you even put that in there, right? That means anyone can do whatever the fuck they want. Also, bad news is that I'm pretty sure the Constitution has already been eradicated looking at these. So, anyway. All right, have a good one.